as his best man. The honor lies in the fact that I'm being given the opportunity to share with you all some of my best memories and some of the many reasons I admire Dan. I'm proud to outwardly express my love for my brother because I haven't done it enough. So I begin. The first memory I have of my brother is the excitement of getting to pick him up for the weekend, and my dad stopping at the donut store after we picked him up. It was the perfect start to a great weekend. Donuts and Dan. I also remember the times that he and I would start laughing hysterically at the dinner table, and nothing could stop us. Dan always seemed to have food or milk in his mouth when we started laughing, and he always struggled to keep it all in his mouth. It was those specific memories that have shaped me as a dad now, and made me realize how important dinner with my family is. I remember watching him bounce around the water behind a rental boat, not wanting to let go of the rope, even though the boogie board that he was supposed to be on was like 100 yards behind the boat. There was also the time that a headless chicken chased him around my Grandpa John's farm. The chicken was running on nerves without a head, and it chased him in a circle around a parked car and then into the house. Needless to say, he rarely eats chicken now, and he didn't come out of the house for the rest of the day. I also remember one of the best things about getting my driver's license was the fact that I finally got to go pick up my brother by myself and have him sit in the front seat with me. There's a lot of love there, looking back on that, for a 16-year-old. There's a million reasons to be excited about getting a license, but I was excited, so I got to have Danny sit next to me. I think back on how difficult some of Dan's younger years must have been, and how difficult at times it may have been to try to grow up in my shadows. I always recognized in our high school years that Dan tried to impress me, get my attention, and sometimes outdo me. However, he did it with respect for others and set limits that I now realize he was much more in tune with being a quality person. I've grown to respect and admire the way he handled those years. Jen, I want you to know that Dan scoured the land for the perfect girl. He searched high and low, primarily looking for a girl that his older brother had not dated. Well, he finally found her. He found the diamond in the rough. However, to you all, I must confess that there was a time that I actually pursued Jen. But being an intelligent and respectable lady that I've always known her to be, she wanted nothing to do with me and just wanted to be my friend. We've had that friendship ever since, and it was during that period of time that you lived on 8th Street, is that right? Straight? 9th Street, like Taco Bell, that I really began admiring the authentic person you are. All right. Jen, please know that you'll need to continue to employ your patience and grace. You're becoming a Kling, and the Kling men, Dan included, are known to speak before thinking, which only seems to get worse with age. You'll also need to watch how you talk about Dan's cooking. Kling men can cook, but we're very insecure about what our wives think and say about our cooking. Kling men tend to laugh harder and louder than anyone at our own jokes, which includes being the only one laughing at our own jokes. You'll also need to have a parenting instinct because Kling men, Dan included, tend to be grown-up kids. There's a bright side to your now becoming a Kling. I do believe that you married the smartest Kling since my Uncle Johnny Ray. Dan is as intelligent as they come. Dan's also the wittiest Kling. Dan is very true to you, and this became evident in how I've seen him speak proudly and lovingly about you when you're not around. He truly knows and appreciates who you are and builds you up in the presence of his friends and family. He outwardly expresses his love for you in public. I've heard this and I admire it. Dan is more dedicated to what he cherishes than anyone I know. Dan does not halfway do anything. Dan has changed and morphed into a solid man that I respect and he has the respect of all of his friends and family for this. He's talked about in some incredible ways when he's not around that I, as an older brother, am so... I just get tickled to hear the way people talk about him. I believe that everyone here today is confident knowing that you, Jennifer Kling, will be loved and respected by your husband for the rest of your life. Almost done. I also know that Dan will be tremendously loving and devoted father, should you choose. I'm excited to watch the both of you become parents, should you choose. Kim and I are excited to watch you as spectators and learn from the love that both of you will have for your children. To make your marriage last and to constantly grow, there are two things that you'll both have to do. First, you'll have to put your spouse's happiness before your own. Dan, there's a cliche, happy wife, happy life. And it's true. The second thing you need to do is love. And Jesus speaks about this love constantly in the Bible. And it should be the cornerstone of your marriage. However, neither of these things are enough when times get tough. If there's one thing I say today that I pray you'll take to heart, is that Jesus, who has been called the Way, and early Christians were also referred to as followers of the Way. A relationship with Him is truly the way to happiness, the way to truth, and the way to a long, loving marriage. I hope that you both remember this as you embark on your new journey in the world together. So, let's all raise our glasses. And there's a saying from a man who I admire that goes like this: you can't change yesterday. You can't worry about tomorrow. So live today. And I believe that saying summarizes this day. So let's forget about yesterday and let's not worry about tomorrow, because today is Dan and Jen's day.
Yes.
Thank you so much. The best man, everybody.
Yeah.
Way to go. Good job. Good job. That was a great toast. Answer for the bride and groom, too. Nice loud round of applause for them as they get ready to cut the cake. They're going to do that right now. So gather in real close if you'd like.